Here we go.
Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy.
Where you at?
Ha, yeah, I've been in your rats and boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't. Hey, Bruce Gas putting no fights on the table. Calling that Boston since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. On the people shampoo like Muhammad Ali. Shout out Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a head out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the peak. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out Mad Chat, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Straps on my side, I ain't talking about no sample. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames.
Oh, Joe.
Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't
Michael.
like me, you could never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream,
Justin
gotta do it
James.
for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed.
Hold on.
I want all the straps.
Let me see if I got the boys in the back to give me some kick-ass background stuff here. I think we're getting there. I got my New Orleans brothers back there. A little happy birthday to Don King. I got some diamonds in here. I don't know if you cats ever heard of these before. These are THC diamonds. And they're very potent. I hope you're all into a little bit of Don King trivia today. Because everybody in the boxing world knows who Don King is, the most popular promoter bar none in the world. Let me get this torch all ready here. Get a few people in here so Joe doesn't blow him all away with his knowledge of Don King. And let's see if we get any competition going on today. 94 years old, 94 years young. And he's still got his hands in boxing. These are some THCA diamonds. Hitting like a Joe Louis straight right hand. Ooh. Devastating. Well, we'll see if we have any people that want to acknowledge Don King, the things that he did for boxing. I mean, the dude is still in the game today. He's holding up the Michael Hunter and the Jarrell Big Baby Miller fight. He's still in the Cool K, salute. He still wants to have the Ajet Pulev and Michael the Bounty Hunter. Michael the Bounty Hunter couldn't get a fight for years. He's on the shelf. And now he's in great demand. Don King's putting a court order stopping his fight. I hope the music's not too loud. If it is, let me know. Wheelchair John, thank you much for stopping by. Hey, Blanco, salute. Thank you. Man, those THCA diamonds, they cut through you like a knife, man. But I don't want that music too loud because what I need to do is get headphones so I can hear what's going out there. Like that, I think that's pretty good right there. I hope it is anyway. We don't want to drown out the questions because once again I grabbed 50 of them, put this together rather quickly. If I've made any mistakes, I know I got Joe here Wheelchair John. I got some cats here. We'll definitely point those out, but we'll get started. We'll get started. Let me get a little high first, though. Rainy, nasty day out there. And this is crazy, man. This is the middle of August. This is prime peak summer. It's supposed to be here right now. It is 67 degrees right now, according to my weather computer thing out there. Usually it's like last week it was 90. This is about the time you have to turn your air conditioners on. But man, it's almost like the plants the garden is gonna die. We've got to the summer might be over. Global warming is a reality in life here. And let me throw a couple of these easy ones. I started this off with some questions that should be pretty easy. Hurricane possibly in New Jersey. Yeah, man. With this program here, I can't share screens like with my other one. When I do with StreamYard, I can show you what it looks like out there. But it's kind of nasty. See, I can't highlight the comments like Joe's putting up there. I just got a new phone too, man. Awesome stuff. I'm going to be doing some live stuff now. My other phone was the Obama special, and I couldn't. This one is telling me I gotta that I'm doing a live show at 2:45. Yeah, I guess they're still kind of behind. But 67 degrees, mostly cloudy, kind of rainy out there. I usually take the dog for a walk around this time. Not today. Today we're going to do some trivia. Let's bring up some of the questions. Let's start this off, man. I know we got a lot of things to do. A lot more things to do than hang around here. We'll resume this game. We'll go for the countdown. We got about a minute to go. Get your water. Water is key. Like I tell everybody, man, just drink a lot of water. Fuck the soda, the coffee, the juice, the alcohol. I know, Joe, you need a little bit to wind down at night, man. But make sure you're getting your adequate water supplies. Water is so key. Well, okay, here we go, man. See, I'm watching this with 3 streams right now. It's weird the way I have to do it, but these are this is what it takes to run a slick ass show like I got here. But we're on the countdown. Just a few more seconds to get the first question in here. And notice the new face of my program too. It's a little bit different. '85 in Ohio. Yeah, we're usually about the same temperature as Ohio, give or take. Right along the same weather patterns. But it's weird now, man. It's weird now. Which Don King promoted fight grossed over $100 million in revenues in 1997? 1, was it Tyson versus Spinks? 2, was it Tyson versus Holyfield 2? 3, was it Holmes versus Cooney? Or 4, was it Ali Foreman? This is the year 1997, $100 million in revenue. Damn, I got my Toka 2 here nice and clean too. I'm gonna have to bust out a bud of. Let me show you this one string that I picked up. Yeah, I got 6 in front of me over here. This is it right here, Gorilla Cookies. All right, man. Tyson versus Holyfield 2. Everybody got that right. See how this new program, see how much funner it is? Very cool thing here. But let me show you this Gorilla Cookie strain I got here. Oh, sweet. Look at this little noog right here. You can see that. Oh, nice and tight and fresh. We'll bust off the tip of that. And it's got the snap. I don't think you heard that snap, but nice snap. And plus it's got the stickiness where you put your finger on it and rises with it, man. You know that glue. I guess that's why they call it the Gorilla Glue. Oh yeah, man. Go check out the short that I put up. I put this amazing shot up yesterday. I got a bowl of this fine Gorilla Glue, and man, but what I got to do, I put it in the grinder, the ultimate, the underground, the ultimate, whatever you want to call it. But we grind these buds up, and let's hope we get a bunch of people in here, man. I want to get a full crowd in here. This is very valuable trivia. You know, Don King's birthday. One of the sweetest men in boxing. Didn't care about his own fortune, man. He cared about the fortune of his boxers, the health of his boxers. And he was just a saint, man. They all look up to him. They called him King Don. They didn't even bother looking at the contract, man. They knew Don was going to take care of him. Gorilla Glue. No, Gorilla Cookies. I'm sorry. I got Gorilla Glue too, but that's Gorilla Cookies. Now let's try a blast of that in this nice clean bong I got here. Take my anxiety away. Anxiety from what? Anxiety from you. That'll be the last thing I get out of my mouth. But anyway, man, we'll do this pop and we'll get back to the game. That's what she said right there. Bud Files. Salute. Here we go, man. Let's resume this game. Get to the next question. Next question in this Don King trivia is: Don King's first major boxing promotion involved which heavyweight champion? 1, was it Muhammad Ali? 2, was it Larry Holmes? 3, was it Joe Frazier? Or 4, was it George Foreman? His first foray into the heavyweight division, him and his buddy Don Elbaum, who just passed away, put on this show. And who was the heavyweight champion involved? Which one of these cats? I wished I could, my sister. What was his first what fighter was involved in his first major promotion? The correct answer, and everybody got this one right, Muhammad Ali. See, we're having once again, I got a very, very highly IQ participation group that comes in here, and it scares other people from coming in away. You know, they get embarrassed. They hit the wrong answer. I'm like, dude, come on, it's a trivia game. Nobody on here is a boxing genius. You know, join in the fun. It's a learning experience. The hospital's still waiting for the check. You know it, Joe. What year did Don King promote the Rumble in the Jungle? 1, was it 1982, 1976, 3, 1974, or 4, 1972?
I just want to let y'all know that it's
Zaire, Africa.
Thank you for being here with us tonight.
I don't think anybody's made a wrong answer yet. Because all you cats know Don King. We talk a lot about Don. I'm sure he talks a lot about us. He knows who Bruce Gass is. I got his kid's number in my freaking phone. Never answers when I call him, but I got his number. What year did Don King promote the Rumble in the Jungle? The answers are being computed right now, and the correct answer, as everyone knows, is 1974. And I told you the story about this one, man. I didn't even go to this fight. I had to usher a concert. I had to usher a Bruce Springsteen concert at the music hall in Boston that night. If I didn't go to my job as an usher, I'd lose it. That's how popular it was. Because you get to see every concert in the city. And Bruce Springsteen comes on and goes, "Hey, Muhammad Ali's the new heavyweight champion of the world. He knocked out George Foreman in the 8th round. The place went crazy." And before becoming a promoter, Don King served time in prison for what crime? 1, was it tax evasion? 2, was it manslaughter? 3, was it drug trafficking? Or 4, was it assault?
Are you gonna make it through the second set tonight?
We'll see.
No wrong answers around here. And Don King was probably involved in all four of those things too, but the one that he got caught for and the one that he had to do time for. And Don King says, you don't do time, time does you. You don't serve time, time serves you. And that's where he read his books in prison and he came out. The name of the thing, manslaughter. Hey, at least a wheelchair, you got drug trafficking anyway. That's like I said, he was probably involved in all four of these things, but that's just the one that he got caught with. Which boxer sued Don King and won a $14 million out-of-court settlement in 2004? One, was it Riddick Bowe? Two, was it Mike Tyson? Three, was it Lennox Lewis? Or four, was it Evander Holyfield? Which one? Hey, Technique, salute my bro. The correct answer, of course, 100%, Mike Tyson. And see this program, if I did it like this, you could see the whole thing there and two others. Well, I'd rather have it where the screen of that is a little bit bigger. Where was that? Where was that sucker? Yeah, right there. But anyway, see, I like this new format better than the other one. What do you think? You can let me know in the chat or in the column below. Don King was known for promoting how many world heavyweight champions? I'm talking about legitimate world heavyweight champions. One, is it 3? 2, is it 7? 3, is it 9? Or 4, is it 5? Windows closed. Joe says 9. No, it's the correct answer, 7. Joe, I said legit. I'm not talking Pulov, and I'm not talking the other cat that he did. But anyway, the correct answer is 7. Technique was the first one on the block. Cool K, Justin, Wheelchair, Blanco. Joe's going to say 9. He's going to be shouting out all night, but I told you, those other guys don't count. We're talking major belts. Which publication once called Don King the most powerful man in boxing? 1, was it Time Magazine? 2, The New Yorker? 3, Sports Illustrated? Or 4, Rolling Stone? Boom, boom, boom. See, this is a tough one too. This one you have to really go into your thoughts or your Wikipedia or whatever for. But this was this is back in the 76, 77 time. Very popular magazine with all sports fans. And they said the most powerful man in boxing. Hey, Gold Guy, salute, bro. Who was it? Sports Illustrated. We've got Blanco, Wheelchair. I don't even see who the other one is, man. I got to get a new pair of eyeballs because that screen is small. But anyway, see how these questions, just take a guess. You got a 25% chance of getting it right, even if you don't have the answer. And I don't know if these cats knew it, but they got it Four of them did, and you can see Joe's not as dominating. Joe might be showing some signs of old age here. Don King famously wore his hair in what distinctive style? Tall, electrified afro. 2, a short crew cut. 3, braided cornrows. Or 4, bald with sideburns. Which way did he do it? The Joe's fading over there, man, you know? That's like Ali and Larry Holmes over here. Ooh. Don King, he said he woke up like that one morning. What a character, man. What a character. The correct answer is tall, electrified afro. Everybody got that one right. I'm feeling guilty for feeling this good at this hour, but the hell. Which legendary trainer had frequent disputes with Don King? 1, was it Teddy Atlas? 2, was it Freddie Roach? 3, was it Emmanuel Stewart? Or 4, was it Angelo Dundee? And this one, all he had to say, hey, Ange, come on, Ange, that's my, you know, Don King didn't like him, and Ali stood between them. Which one was it? Well, I kind of gave it away anyway, but we figured what the heck, right? All right, let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Move on with these. I got 50 questions. Everybody got this one right. The Great. See, I was trying to skip ahead to the question, but I have to refresh this. After this question, I'll do it, see if it'll work. It'll make the game go by a little quicker, and sometimes quicker. Hey, Dan the man, salute, bro. What's the name of Don King's promotional company? 1, is it called Ring Royalty LLC? 2, is it called Power Punch Promotions? 3, is it called King Boxing Incorporated? Or 4, is it called Don King Promotions? What's the name of Don King's promotional company? We'll take a quick gander at the leaderboard once this one's over. Bopping away with the New Orleans Jazz, doing some Don King trivia on Don's birthday itself, man. Everybody got this one right, man. Don King Promotions, DKP. Still in business today. All right, let me, yeah, see, I have to, I didn't at all. I think it worked. Yes, it did. Here we go. Yes, that worked. Okay. Don King promoted which infamous ear-biting rematch? A real simple one here for you. 1, Tyson versus Lewis. 2, Tyson versus Holyfield. 2, 3, Holyfield versus Mora. Or 4, Foreman versus Norton. Almost embarrassingly, but like I said, I had to get 50 questions out of here, and if I made them hard, nobody would get them. Just like the Sports Illustrated one, we had more wrongos than rightos, but there's some good ones coming up, as you'll see. Another 100% correct answer on this one. Tyson Holyfield 2. Pack me up another skull crusher here. Don King was born in which U.S. city? 1, Newark, New Jersey. 2, Detroit, Michigan. 3, Cleveland, Ohio. Or 4, Chicago, Illinois. See, that's the secret of doing your tokas. You breathe out, empty those lungs out, and then when you breathe in, you're getting your air. And once you do the complete bong, get a little more air to get it in there further, and boom, efficiency. What city was King born in? Had a mansion there for years, training camp there. Even had some fights in the area. The infamous Dokes and Coetzee fight, I think, was down in Akron. Cleveland, Ohio, 100% once again. Nice. Next question. Which U.S. president pardoned Don King for his past crimes? 1, was it Ronald Reagan? 2, none of them. 3, Donald Trump. Or 4, Bill Clinton. Yes, he lives in Florida now. The correct answer. Does Don King, is he still have a criminal record, or has he been pardoned? Trump pardoned Jack Johnson. Did he pardon Don King? Let's get the correct answer. Nope. No, he didn't. If anybody would, he would. I mean, damn, he pardoned the freaking the insurrection rioters from January 6th. They killed fucking people there. I think he would pardon Don King, but I don't think anybody's been on his case to do it. But nope, none of them pardoned him. He's still got that jacket. When he goes to apply for a job, he has to hide past employment, get a fake social security number. He's on the run, you know. He gets cursed from being an ex-con. Don King earned a degree from which university? His education over here. 1, was at the University of Miami. 2, Ohio State University. 3, he never graduated college. Or 4, Harvard University. Hey, slide and counter, man. Hey, better late than never, bro. See how many you can get. You're at question 14, so you got plenty. Ooh, my lovely wife is changing my bong phone, so I got a new bong here. But which university did Don King earn a degree from? Thanks, Toots. The correct answer, he never graduated college. Don King, the School of Hard Knocks, yes. I don't even know if he graduated from high school. Maybe it's on the trivia coming up. We shall see. But look at this, man. Look what the old lady does for me. Brings me back a nice clean bong. She cares about that. She cares about the lungs, the lung power. Next question is, Don King managed to get Muhammad Ali to fight in Zaire by offering him how much money? 1, was it 5 million? 2, 3 million? 3, 10 million? Or 4, 1 million? And this was at the record legendary unheard of purse. How much was he offered? I think I just got a text. Let's see. Was it a text? Yeah.
Houston over there on the drums. Groove Guardian himself. That's Michael Limlow over there on keyboards. Band leader, man.
My buddy Miles Bailey is on tonight. I'll get back to that after this contest here. But how much did Ali get for going to Zaire? Hey, Justin James, man, peace. Thanks for coming. $5 million. Almost everybody got that. The correct answer, 5 mil. They both got 5 mil. It's the only way Don King could get him there. You know, that and the Brotherhood. But 5 mil. The next question Coming right up, man. Coming right up as we buzz right along with this, man. Which boxer accused Don King of stealing $63 million? $63 million is what the court affidavit said. One, was it Trevor Berbick? Two, was it Tim Witherspoon? Three, Oliver McCall? Or four, Mike Tyson? The actual figures may vary, but the court document stated $63 million. Somebody brought some watermelon over today. In fact, the girl whose car went plowed into my gate over my driveway, she brought some watermelon for me and my wife today, man. I'm down. Have a slice of that as soon as this is over. The correct answer, Mike Tyson. Tim definitely deserves a spot on there too, but Mike Tyson. In fact, Tim will be involved in this trivia later on. I should have called him up too to see if he wanted to jump on with me, but I give him a break. I don't want to impose too much on a former two-time heavyweight champ like terrible Tim Witherspoon. But Mike Tyson, the correct answer, $63 million. They say it was way more. He ended up settling for way less. Who was Don King's business rival in boxing promotion during the 90s? 1, Oscar De La Hoya. 2, Lou DiBella. 3, Bob Arum. Or 4, Al Heyman. They're like the same age. They're still unbelievable, huh? It kind of gives hope to guys in there. Guys who are 70, man. Damn, you still got 23 years to go if you play your cards right. But who was his first business rival? I mean, this was Cain versus Abel. Forever in boxing. The correct answer, of course. 100%. Bob Arum. Next question coming up. We'll take a quick we'll take a quick look at the scoreboard, even though it really doesn't matter because people jump in and jump out. But if you're here and you're wondering, we'll take a quick gander at it in just a bit after the next question comes up. Don King was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in what year? 1, was it 2001? 2, 1999? 3, 1997? Or 4, 1995? What year was he inducted? This would be a guess for pretty much everybody. I would guess 97, but probably, I got it right. 1997. Wheelchair John and sliding counter. But it was a kind of a guessing thing, but I got a little more in-depth because heavyweights and Don King was my bag. I'm going to pause this for a bit. Check out the leaderboard. We'll see how everybody who's been playing the game so far is doing. And Wheelchair John, man, look at him, like 17 correct so far. I don't even know how many questions we are. But there's maybe about, who knows. But my man Wheelchair John, Cool K with 16 in second place. Blanco with 16, man, I tell you. And look at Joe. Joe is the man who comes in here and people don't even want to play. There's even a thing in my game program where I can put names in here where they can play, but they won't be counted. They'll be ignored in the scoring. I don't know how that works, but there's something in there. Like when I set the game up, it says players you do not wish to have announced. But anyway, there's something in there like that. And maybe one of these days I'll put Joe's name in there just to see how it works. I use him as a kind of like a guinea pig because he don't really care. But we'll check it out. But Justin James, 9. Dan just came in late. Gold Eye, sliding counter and technique, man. Hey, We still got plenty of questions to go, plenty more information. Stick around. Let's resume this shit show. Get to question number 19. Which fighter claimed Don King used intimidation tactics to control contracts? One, was it Michael Spinks? Two, was it Larry Holmes? Three, was it James Toney? Or four, was it George Foreman? And see, Don King learned the pen is mightier than the sword. He got this fight stopped. He got the bounty hunter and Big Baby fight stopped. But what fighter accused him of using intimidation tactics to control contracts? Let's see. Which one is known for, written about? Larry Holmes. Yes, indeed. Everybody got this one right. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll do a dab besides doing tokens over here. Really switch up the operation. Next question coming up. Hey, Just Frank, brother. Salute, man. How did Don King initially become involved in boxing promotions? One, was it from running a gym? Two, from refereeing matches? Three, from organizing a charity bout? Or four, from managing fighters? How did Don King initially get involved in boxing? The window's closed. Organizing a charity bout. Shavers, before Shavers, there was the charity bout in Cleveland, Ohio for the children's hospital that never got that check. Like Joe said, they're still waiting for the check. Next question coming up in just a few seconds. Yeah, I do have a few diamonds in here. I got my torch. I got my dabbing tool or whatever they call these things. Which heavyweight title did Don King promote in Tokyo, Japan in 1990? One, was it Tyson Douglas? Two, was it Tyson Bruno? Three, was it Lewis Holyfield? Or four, was it Holyfield Bowe? 1990 in Tokyo. We'll get a 100% on this one. They got 1,500 out of 8,500. No, they haven't, Frank. Not since last Thanksgiving, and that was like a year ago Thanksgiving. I haven't seen them suckers around here. They invaded me for a couple of days, and then they don't come back. Everything else we got out there, man. I got groundhogs, squirrels, crows, rabbits, in the front, seagulls. We got all kind of sea wildlife out there. But I mean, it's like living in a zoo over here. But them turkeys haven't come back. I don't know why. They didn't come back, Joe. But the famous biggest upset in boxing history. Don King faced how many federal indictments throughout his career? How many times did the feds indict him? One, was it 2 times? Two, 3 times? 3, 1 time? Or 4, 4 times? They never stuck. How many times was he indicted? The correct answer is, and nobody got it, 2 times he faced 2 indictments in his illustrious career. I didn't believe it too. I had to Google it. I would have said way more than that, but nope, 2 times. Next question is, Don King promoted the unification bout between which 2 heavyweight champions in 1987? One was it Tyson and Tucker, 2 was it Spinks and Holmes, 3 was it Holyfield and Mora, or 4 was it Ali and Norton? This one you got to think a bit, and bango, you got it right away. The years give it away. Tyson and Tucker, 1987, when Tyson was on that tear. And that was a unification. All these other ones were undisputed, different years, different decades, basically. But the next question coming up in just a few seconds. What famous broadcaster often clashed with Don King on the air? And these were funny as hell. 1 was it Max Kellerman, 2 Larry Merchant, 3 Jim Lampley, or 4 Howard Cosell. These were hilarious. You do a blast on this. Get this dab tool heated up like a branding iron. Someday I should get one of these with my initial on it. Give the wife one right in the forehead, you know. You're mine forever. The correct answer is, it would happen in the ring at HBO. They were so funny. Larry Merchant. Joe remembers him. A lot of them said Howard Cosell. Howard kind of stayed away from Don King. Whoa. Don King appeared in which 2001 sports comedy film? 1 was it the Great White Hype, 2 Rocky Balboa, 3 Play It to the Bone, or 4 Ali? He played himself. And I guess you had to see it. You had to have seen it. Or be a total Don King freak. Because he was in he did a bunch of cameos in different series and stuff. But which one in 2001, when it was a movie? The correct answer is, nobody got it, Ali. It was a tough one, like I said. A lot of these are not easy. Some of them are way too easy. It's like, why am I even bothering here? These are stupid, but some of them are total difficult. Which boxer said Don King would kill his own mother for $1? This was a famous quote. Who said it? Was it Mike Tyson? 2 was it Larry Holmes? 3 was it George Foreman? Or 4 was it Evander Holyfield? Who said Don King would kill his own mother for $1? You know it, Blanco. Peace. You have a great afternoon. All right, let's see the correct answer on this one. This was like in 87. This was like in 2001 during an interview. Mike Tyson, Wheelchair John got this one. They probably all said it, but this was a quote. Like did front pages of KO magazine kind of a thing. Next question. What controversial method did Don King use to retain fighter loyalty? One, was it signing long-term exclusive contracts? Two, was he paying bonuses? Three, was he offering gifts? Or four, was he offering free training camps? There you go, Frank. Thanks, man. Tell them. Like and subscribe for, well, quality, I don't know, man. But sometimes it's fun. Other times it's tedious. Hey, slide encounter, salute, bro. That's why I do them all different times. We get all different cats from all over the world in here. And some of them line me. They said that they can't stay awake after 9 o'clock at night. So I got to kind of bend to the times to some of my good friends. And we do it. Signing long-term and exclusive contracts. What controversial method did he use? We should have got Tim on here, but man, I always hate to put him on the spot because he hates to say the controversial things that are the truth. Which court case revealed that Don King underpaid multiple fighters? Here we go. One, was it Witherspoon versus King? Two, was it Tyson versus King? Three, was it Holyfield versus King? Or four, was it Holmes versus King? He had a lot of lawsuits, but this one revealed that he underpaid multiple fighters. Take a good guess, because they probably all said the same thing, but this one is in the books of law. It's written in the laurels of the files of law. The correct answer is Terrible Tim. Joe got that one right. And like I said, all three of these guys probably said the same thing, but they opened up the books when Terrible Tim's lawyers took him to court and proved it. And let's see, what question was that? We must be into the 30s now, huh?
Wonderful drummer from New Orleans, then Ricky Sebastian. He's here
29. You're getting there, man. Don King helped to organize which Cold War era boxing event? One, was it the USA versus USSR Amateur Series? Two, was it the Rocky Exhibition? Three, was it the Pan Am Challenge? Or four, the Olympic boycott match? What helped? Don King helped organize which Cold Era boxing event? Take a guess.
I needed to come on. This is some shit.
The USA versus USSR. This was kind of like in the AI trivia thing, so I looked it up, and sure enough, AI says it's true, so it must be. And John and Joe got this one right. Next question is, Don King's promotional slogan was, one, punch above all, two, only in America, three, fight for glory, or four, boxing forever. What was his promotional slogan? kind of the title of his book too, wasn't it? His movie. They're all kind of. This is a quote that you know it's associated with the man. If you saw a bumper sticker, it would be you know who it was right away. Get these guys back up on the bandstand again. Enough of that talking. Thank you, boys. The correct answer, of course. Only in America. Joe was on that. Cool K, Wheelchair John. Which late night host frequently impersonated Don King? 1. Johnny Carson, 2. Jay Leno, 3. David Letterman, or 4. Conan O'Brien? This one I didn't know. But the correct answer. Johnny Carson. Good guesses all the way around. Don King was portrayed by Ving Rhames in which movie? 1. The Promoter, 2. Ring of Fire, 3. Hard Knocks, or 4. Don King, Only in America? Interesting movie. You can see it on YouTube, I'm sure. Any of the movie things you watch. But it was an HBO movie. Interesting as hell. They didn't hold back. And it was called Only in America. Everybody got that one right. Which former associate accused Don King of contract tampering? 1, was it Shelley Finkel? 2, Frank Warren? 3, Dan Duva? Or 4, Butch Lewis? And this one was personal. This was family. Now what you had, you ain't got it now. The correct answer is Butch Lewis. The computer finally wins one. See, the internet's pretty good, man. The internet is every once in a while they win one. And that's when we got to do a blast. That's when we must do a blast. Put it on pause. Cook up this devil. Make it like a branding iron. What are you drinking tonight, Joe? A little Jameson's? Bud. Don King was criticized for staging fights in which authoritarian country. One was in Zaire, now the DRC. Two was in Saudi Arabia. Three, North Korea. Or four, Iran. Hey, CJ, salute, my bro. Thank you much for stopping by. You walked in the middle of the Don King trivia contest, man. We was trying to do a little guessing game with some facts in the life of the Don King, who's 94 years old today. And it was Zaire, the freaking rumble in the jungle. Now the Democratic Republic of the Congo. But Zaire in 1974. And man, you think they're criticizing people for dealing with the Turkey al-Sheikh now? Back then it was a small world, and a lot of people they were stupid. They believed a lot of things, and Don King, he sweet talked his way into the world believing that he was dealing with Ma and Pa Kettle. Don King played himself in which animated TV show? 1, The Simpsons, 2, South Park, 3, Family Guy, or 4, Boondocks? Funny as hell if you ever saw him in there. But what show is it? The correct answer. Whew, I am getting blasted right now, man. I'll tell you. The Diamonds, the freaking Gorilla Cookies, The Simpsons. I love watching The Simpsons. Low clarity, brother. Salute. My wife watches it all the time in the kitchen, and she's doing her thing in there, man. I always catch her watching the Simpson movies. It's just so funny. But everybody got that one right. The Simpsons. Don King, hilarious. And they can bust his balls. For the dough, he'll take it. Which rappers reference to Don King in lyrics about shady deals? 1, Tupac Shakur, 2, Snoop Dogg, 3, Nas, or 4, Jay-Z? Yep, Rhetoric Tyson. I think Rhetoric Simpson. No, Rhetoric Tatum. Rhetoric Tatum. Hey, BBO, salute, brother. The correct answer on this one is the rap song who referenced Don King's shady deals. Who was it? Nas. Once again, AI beats us all. I'm going to have to do a toke on that one. Don King was investigated by the FBI for alleged ties to which group? 1, political lobbyists, 2, organized crime, 3, gambling syndicates, or 4, foreign agents. I wonder if Trump's FBI would be investigating Donald Trump today. He'd probably be the head of it, for Christ's sakes. The correct answer is number 2, organized crime. Moving right along. Don King promoted how many Mike Tyson's professional fights? 1, over 30, 2 less than 10, 3 exactly 20, or 4 about 15? You got to remember, this is before jail and after prison. Same, a lot of fights if you start thinking about it.
Michael Linder, y'all.
The correct answer, amazingly, over 30. Joe's got it right. And amazingly, all the money, the millions and millions that fucking Tyson sued him for, mind-boggling. Which HBO documentary exposed Don King's legal controversies? 1, was it The Real King? 2, was it Don King Unauthorized? 3, was it Boxing Underworld? Or 4, was it Behind the Gloves? Oh, it's not an AI program, man. It's a I don't know. It's a gaming thing. If you want to know it, I'll let you know what it is. It's not an AI thing. Which HBO documentary exposed Don King's legal controversies? It's got all kind of different trivia contests on there and crazy stuff. But it's called live streaming, live reacting. That's what live reacting. What was this HBO special called? Live reacting, yes. Let's see if I can. Don King once declared bankruptcy due to lawsuits totaling how much? 1, $50 million. 2, $350 million. 3, $200 million. Or 4, $120 million. How much did Don King get forgiven for in his bankruptcy? What do you think? What are you thinking? How many people were left with bad checks? No payments? Fighters stiffed along the way? $350 million. Wheelchair got that one right. 50 million, Joe. I think he settled for less than that. Nah, he bankruptcy. It's an amazing thing. I heard. Next question. Moving into the we're in the top 10 right now. Let me put a pause on that, and then we'll take a quick look at the we're going into the fucking finals here. Look at Joe and Wheelchair John. They're like a couple of mad dogs going back and forth, and Cool K. Anybody fucks up in Zoom, they're gonna take right over. We got Broncos in here for a bit, man. Justin James, Dan, Goldeye, Sliding Counter, Jay Rich, Technique. Jay Rich is hanging in. He came in a little bit late, but still play, bro. Even if you don't get the right answers, you'll learn a lot. Don King, it's his birthday today, dude. You got to give him a happy birthday, and we do that by playing the game. I think there's a couple of cats that I know that talk to Don kind of regularly. Maybe I'll let him know we did a Don King trivia over here, and he'll watch it. He'll watch a repeat of it. What was Don King's role in the Ali Frazier 3 negotiations? 1, was he a trainer? 2, a media agent? 3, a matchmaker? Or 4, financial backer and co-promoter? What was Don King's role? I think it was his role in almost every fight he was involved in, right? Man, my dog's gonna be so bummed out today. Me, I am too. I can't go for a walk. You know, what kind of moron goes walks in the rain, you know? And it's gonna be like this all day long. Ah, Zazoosh. Financial backer and co-promoter. I only do if I have to, Joe. I know you're a little bit off upstairs, and you probably have to also. Which famous civil rights leader supported Don King early in his career? One, was it Martin Luther King? Two, was it Malcolm X? Three, was it Jesse Jackson? Or four, was it Al Sharpton? This one you had to live through it, but he was there at all the fights. The correct answer is the computer going to win this one too? Yes. The correct answer, Jesse Jackson. Jesse was with Al for a long time. I don't know what happened, but Don King once tried to sign which MMA star to a boxing contract? One, was it Kimbo Slice? Two, was it Fedor? Three, was it Chuck Liddell? Or four, was it Anderson Silva? Which one? Oh, this is bad weather for arthritis, man, I'll tell you. Good thing I got the old rheumatism medicine here. Kimbo Slice. 100% got that one right. Which judge ruled against Don King in a landmark breach of contract suit? This is one, man. This is a tough one. One, is it Judge Miriam Cedarbaum? Two, Judge Lance Ito. Three, Judge Judy Scheinlin. Or four, Judge Joe Brown. Cedarbaum, Ito, Scheinlin, or Brown? They're all TV judges, man. So Don King was in the People's Court. I didn't know that one. I have to go look back in the YouTubes for that one, man. And which one was it? I would guess Miriam Cedarbaum, just because she's like the most unobvious. Yup, Miriam Cedarbaum. Joe in wheelchair got that one. Judge Lance Ito, that was OJ's judge. Question 45. Don King's flamboyant personality was compared to which circus figure? One, was it P.T. Barnum? Two, was it John Ringling? Three, was it Hugh Hefner? Or four, was it Cecil B. DeMille? Yep, man, this was his counterpart in history. He definitely would be studying this cat. No doubt that. P.T. Barnum. Moving and grooving right along. Which one of these fighters were not promoted by Don King? 1. Oscar De La Hoya. 2. Mike Tyson. 3. Julio Cesar Chavez. Or 4. Felix Trinidad. Which one of these fighters was not? By elimination. This is 100% one on this one. The correct answer is Oscar. Oscar did not sign with Don King. Although he did fight in Don King promoted fights, right? When he fought Trinidad. But he was not promoted by Don King. He probably made that abundantly clear. Next question coming right up as we buzz right along in this exciting game. The next question would be, what was the name of the man Don King stomped to death and was charged with manslaughter? 1, was it Sam Garrett? 2, was it Richie Jones? 3, was it Milton Stringer? Or 4, was it John Doe? The correct answer. Windows are closed. For all you hundreds and hundreds of participants in this game, the end is coming up. Make sure you're sub to this channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. The game is moving on. In honor of the 94th birthday of Don King, I talked to Leon Mohammed this morning. He says, you want to talk about Don King later today? I said, yeah, maybe. So we'll see, maybe later on tonight we'll go do a live with Leon if he wants to talk about King. I'll see if he calls me up, see if he's feeling good, you know. Leon's up there and almost Don King's age, so, you know, them guys are the OGs to me. We'll see if he gives me a buzz. If he does, keep your notification on. We'll be back, maybe we'll be back later tonight. What writer wrote the unauthorized Don King? 1, was it Thomas Hauser? 2, was it Jack Newfield? 3, was it Bert Sugar? Or 4, was it Art Laurie? Oh, this music is blowing my mind. I don't know if it's the weed or the tunes or the old lady being in a good mood. Everything's running nice and copacetic today. Everything's running copacetic. And you know what they say? When everything's running good, something's going to fuck it up. What writer wrote the unauthorized Don King? Of course, man. Number 2, Jack Newfield. Great writer. I mean, you gotta see this special. It's mind blowing, and it's called The Unauthorized Don King. Well worth checking out if you haven't seen it, man. Check it out. I saw it years ago, and I've probably seen it a few times since then. But it opens your eyes. And Don King, not a good man in that documentary. The next question, moving right along here. Question number 49. Tim Witherspoon was supposed to get $1.7 million for fighting Frank Bruno. How much did he actually get? 1, purse was held up and never paid. 2, all of it. 3, $500,000. Or 4, $90,000. The correct answer on this one. Number 4. Everybody got this one right. 90 grand. Cause see, we talked to Tim over here, man. You know, Tim's very open. And plus we can fact check too. You better be open on YouTube. Everything out of your mouth can be looked for receipt wise. Very easy. Oh, dude, I'm listening to this guy's name is George Porter Trio. It's live. It's live stuff from down in New Orleans at a bar called the Maple Leaf. How old is Don King today? 1, is he 95? 2, is he 94? 3, is he 93? Or 4, is he 92? This is my band, my house band. They play for me. They do the shows, and I make sure that all the copyright fees are taken care of. So you ask a lot of questions, bro. You have to get in touch with me. I'll tell you all this stuff, all my secrets. How old is Don today? The correct answer is another 100% on this one. If not, you ain't been paying attention, man. Don is 94 years young today. "94 years young," and everybody got that one right. As we hang in there, I appreciate you cats for playing the game too, man. Otherwise, I'd be playing with myself, and I do enough of that when the camera's shut off. So at least join me for some good, clean old American fun here. Tributes to Don King on his birthday. Next question, the final question coming up, man. Question number 50. I think it's 50. Oh, no, that's it. That was the last question right there. And Wheelchair John wins it by 1 point. Joe is on his heels. Cool K is with 24. Blanco, Justin James, Dan came around. CJ Rich, man, he came in late, but he hung in there, man. See, dude, that's the whole thing about these. What I got to do is I got to get it where I can break the game up. I can break it up into different parts. And unfortunately, it's this program I haven't quite figured it out yet. I know there's a lot more things you can do with it. Maybe when you get it, you can tell me how to do it. But there's ways you can do it. Like after 10 questions, you can start a new game. After 20 questions, you know how that is? That would be great, but I don't know how to do it. But anyway, man, Wheelchair John, he hung in from beginning to end. He knows his shit in boxing. This man is he's a savant. He sticks his nose in the book, man. He watches matches. He comments on everything. I don't know how old he is, but he keeps up his knowledge of boxing. He's going to be revered down the line. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in here, Wheelchair brother. And may all your knowledge bestow upon us. We appreciate it. And Joe, of course, Joe, man. Joe's the man. Joe's the historian from Ireland over there, sipping on that Guinness stout, banging down some of that Irish whiskey. When he gets going, look out. And Joe goes way back. Me and Joe, we start talking about 80s boxing, not like we've been studying it on YouTube, like we've been sitting back and watching it in front of the freaking ABC TV with the freaking rabbit ears on. So, man, just good times to be had by all. And I've been here long enough. I appreciate everybody coming around. You know who this is, and you know what we do. Make sure you leave the appropriate comments. If you want any topics you'd like me to do trivia contests on, please type in the comments below. I read them all the time. And once again, thank you much for coming. And I'm out of here. And peace and love.